Sanford, Florida. We were watching the NBA All-Star game together. That same evening, I was walked to the 7-Eleven to get some Skittles and an Arizona iced tea. Next thing I know, a guy was following me at the time. I did not know who he was or what he wanted with me, so I began to run home for my own safety. Next thing I knew, I was shot and killed by a neighborhood watch captain named George Zimmerman. What did I do wrong?
Crawford. Hello, I'm Lacey Johnson. I honestly don't know why I am here. I was on the phone with my son, and the next thing I know, I hear him yell. It's not real. I could hear him just crying and screaming. And the officer just shot him down like he was not even human. John was only 22 years old. He was holding a toy rifle.
Did everyone hear her?
I'll say it again. Let me get on it.
I am 19 years old. It had been such a crazy day, and all of a sudden a car crashed into me. I stopped at the nearest house to ask for help. I did not even get to speak to someone before I realized that I had been shot through the screen door by a white homeowner named Theodore Wafer. What did I do wrong? All I needed was some help.
I think it's really difficult to express how I feel, honestly, because it's gotten to the point where African Americans are being treated like we were 400 years ago, like inhumane completely. We're treated like animals. We're slaughtered like animals. So I'm upset. Not even upset. I'm more so infuriated because one day I would be a mother to a son, to a black son. How am I supposed to teach him how to live as a person in America when all he is just a person with a different skin tone?
Thank you. Go ahead.
American and hearing about these unlawful shootings and on-site killings of African Americans. So for me, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating, especially coming from Flint. It's sad to say, but this is basically the norm coming from Flint. So a part of me has become desensitized to what's going on around me, but then another part of me, as the older sister of three boys, it makes me wonder, like, well, how do I protect them? And can I even protect them as not only a woman, but an African American woman? So it's frustrating.
I was about to be a freshman in college before I was shot. It happened one day when I was walking with my friend Dorian down the street. All of a sudden, a cop car began to drive beside us and ordered us to move to the sidewalk. Yes, we gave them a hard time, but that does not mean death. Dorian took off in one direction and me in another. Next thing I know, the cop caught up to me. I raised my hand saying, "Please don't shoot," but that didn't stop him.
The killings, the shootings are beginning to occur more often than a rerun. When did I become so numb, so desensitized, that I can see it on my timeline and skip over it in replacement for fun? But this is real, and I'm fully disappointed in myself. How can I call every black brother or sister my own, and yet when I see a picture of their dead body, it fazes me only a sec? And I don't even mention it to those who mention it to those who look just like them. I would rather share someone's fallback game or Kermit the Frog than any other black person's unlawful death. Why? 1 million tears would stream down my face if any of my family members were no longer next to me. I'm from Detroit. That's a long ways from Missouri. Yeah, shaking my head, man. That's crazy. I pray for their family. But weeks later, their death is just a memory. Not even realizing that they may be 1,000 miles away, but we all share 100 years of the same history, of the same brutal beatings, of the same cop killings, of the same misplaced feelings, of the same picnic hangings, of the same chain draggings, of the same... My brothers and sisters, I'm sorry. When did I become so numb? And I take full responsibility.
And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land
Towards the double. Thanks for coming
But I can honestly, genuinely say BSU is one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. I would have not pursued the things I am in now. Like I remember those things say that I would have not pursued that had not been for BSU giving me that confidence. So, yeah. Once again, BSU was like honestly the greatest thing that ever happened to me. So.
Like a place of growth. It's one of the safe places on campus. As you may know, there aren't a lot of organizations for African Americans here on our campus. And it's a place where you can just come and feel comfortable with yourself, feel comfortable with your culture, and learn more about yourself so you can like further develop. And we also offer like a lot of programs and resources which will help you with doing that. So I feel like it's a great place to learn on oneself and also develop like emotionally and spiritually as well as like social.
So as we are pushing towards graduation, we want to make sure that we are working to hold the institution accountable for providing us resources and providing us services that African American students need and students of color need in general on campus. As we are doing this, we are setting legacies. We are making the pathways easier for the freshman that comes in 3 to 5 years from now. We are creating a family, a support system. If you don't feel like you can receive support,
really bring out the best in you. I mean, you become like a really, even if you think like you're timid or shy, you become a strong leader in this organization. And like anything that you're good at, bring it to the table and like utilize it because we're welcoming everybody and this is a great organization. So, BSU for life.
You want me to stop it?
Okay. And